Hey there guys, and welcome back to Factory Town. We're back where we left off, and I figured out why my cart wasn't working, and it was mostly me just being kind of silly. Now, it is auto doing stuff on its own, which I may actually let this one just do. It's moving our stone from the base to the warehouse here, which is totally fine, really. I mean, that's kind of where it should be going, or the barn, I should say. But what the problem I had is I needed to actually assign my cart to the chute. For some reason, I didn't think I needed to. I thought if it just parked in front of it, the stones would roll in. But I needed to actually assign it to the chute. And if I do that, then this will work. However, I don't think that's actually necessary at this point. So what we're going to do then is just get things back to how we had them. In fact, I'm just going to bring these straight to the barn. Because we can use our carts for some other things. So like you do that, and then what we can do is actually just get rid of all this. We'll lose a couple stone, but that's not that big of a deal. Okay, so we just built a school, and the school is going to help us unlock stuff. A farm, a forestry, and metallurgy. So this is going to require grain and writing supplies, which we don't have yet. Writing supplies, I'm actually not entirely sure how to make those yet. But there is some stuff we can do. So first we need to do paper. Paper would obviously be the first step in that. So a new lumber mill recipe has unlocked paper. So you can see here, it can make planks, and then it can also make paper. It's used at schools and requires wood and water. You can tell a worker to bring water to the mill, or you can build a new lumber mill next to the water, and water will automatically be supplied. Select the lumber mill, paper recipe, bring enough wood and water. So I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to maybe build one over here somewhere where there's some wood, and then just have it pulled directly from the water. So let's get a lumber mill, which we're actually missing some houses. So let's build some. We need more houses anyway, because that will give us more gold and demand of stuff. This actually requires wood, which we don't have enough of. Now I had one of you. What? Okay, hold on. What do you? You're not doing anything. You do that there for a second. And in fact, we have a ton of lumber, so let's actually have you do this as well. So this guy is currently just chilling. Let's see. We have some of that. Why don't you come here and bring some of that here? So that should get moving. Once we have 13. We need 15 wood for this. So just one more trip, and here we go. So let's, the market, hold on. So the market supplies those. I think it supplies some over here too. So let's build some right here. Let's line it up. Okay, so there we go. So now we could hopefully build a lumber mill, but we need actually a ton of lumber for that, which is unfortunate. We can build more workers, however. Let's do that. Let's build some workers. Because workers, again, remember the that's an autosave, by the way, little freeze. The wagons cannot themselves harvest raw resources. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna have it's a little awkward hitting this because we're hitting the school. There we go. So you do that. It'll be a super short trip, and then you can come over here and get that as well. So we'll build that up, and I'm thinking this is actually getting a little bit crowded. I think we're gonna have to build this. We're gonna have to flatten some land potentially, and build this back here maybe, which we can of course do. So that's not the button I wanted. Block, increase or decrease the terrain height, flatten, or remove. So we could decrease some of this height, or just flatten. So let's see if we. Yeah, so if we do this, it kind of just raises it up, which could be a problem. I think, do I right? Okay, I right click to bring it down, which is actually what I wanted to do. We're using a lot of gold for this, dude. Yikes. We'll see if it fits there. So a lumber mill, we actually need more houses again. We have a ton of lumber though already, you can see. Let's go ahead and do that. That should get us even more gold, just as long as we have enough supply. I do want to make sure that we're making enough stuff. So like you, okay, I do want to keep an eye on that. Lumber mill. So this thing can actually go here. Building is blocked. So is that terrain something I can move, or I don't know. That doesn't really help actually. So let's just go ahead and build this guy here. Oh, there we go. Water. Okay, so I did need it close. So you can see how it turned blue now. So automatically be supplied. And then what we need is we need to bring some actual wood because it needs planks. So let's have it do that. I just click on that. And you dudes who are bringing all of this, let's have you actually go from here to here. And then have you go from, not there, have you go from here to there. There we go. So both of these guys are now going to bring wood up to here. This thing is going to create paper. And we now need to bring paper. This thing is full on everything. So in that case, let's have you bring paper back. So he needs to drop this off first, obviously. Everyone seems fairly happy. And the last thing, I just want to make sure we're not going to run into food problems. That's my main concern at this point, but I think we're probably okay. We do have some more grain we can harvest here. So this is now making paper, and this thing should be bringing paper over to here. It looks like this can't actually house paper. Maybe just to there. Can I click you? Drop off all in the base. That is what I wanted. Drop off all. No, I want deliver paper from lumber mill to nearest. Okay, it was being a little bit derpy. There we go. So you, sir, have nothing to do. What else are we low on? We're actually pretty dang good on most everything. Yeah, because this thing's just waiting on output. Okay, so let's have you. And then this thing is pretty good as well. Okay, so paper. Complete research. Now bring the paper to the school to start performing research. Check the research recipe to find out which other items you need to supply. So actually, I goofed a little bit. Let's have you actually bring this here. And let's have you start transferring paper to that. Okay, so we could get, again, farming. Writing supplies, which needs paper, books, and enchanted books. Select the school and choose a research option. Bring paper and other necessary ingredients. Craft the recipe enough times to complete the research. Okay, so pretty much at this point we need these writing supplies. We need books and enchanted books, which is quite a ways off. I don't actually know how to make these. Stonemason, perhaps? Nope, obviously not. Barn, kitchen. Kitchen, bread could actually be a good thing. Here's animal products. Leather. I'm actually not really sure. Power. Oh, okay, so this gives us books. I don't know how to do an enchanted book, but so we need leather. And what made leather again? It was the pasture. Produces animal products. Okay, so we do need actually a pasture before we can do this. So this is a little bit of a lengthy process. We could get. We actually need the paper. So this actually needs. This actually needs books. Okay. Okay, so let's reassign. This thing's full of stone. Let's have you bring paper to the workshop. Autosave, and have you bring that there. Okay, so pasture. That's going to be our next order of business. Where do we want this is the question. We could stick it over here. This thing's waiting there. We have actually kind of cleared out a nice little area here. Yeah, let's do this. That should work. Animal feed. Okay, so this should make... So leather, we need animal feed and water, which we get from a well. And this maybe could have given itself water if we put it up against the river, but I think that's okay. So animal feed, and that's made... Shoot, where was that made? I don't know. Shoot, dude, where did this say it was made? New building, maybe? Allows research, grain mill. Where was the thing about kitchen? I mean, animal feed, I don't think would be made. Okay, there we go. So let's switch this, because we have tons of flowers, so let's switch this really quick to animal feed. And this should be able to go ahead and do that. Okay, so you are still chilling there. Let's have you bring the animal feed over to here. And I know we can automate carts for this, but carts are really, they're quite expensive, actually. Like, you know, we need wheels, we need more houses. I mean, we could make more wheels, I suppose. We do have a lot of this. I'm gonna build even more houses, though. We do need to upgrade our houses, too, at some point. But this will allow us to get a few more workers. I don't want to just, like, majorly overdo the workers, but... Wait, so this has... Okay. So you just bring, like, a couple things there. Yeah, so this will make some wooden wheels, so we could get some more carts going at this point. So that has animal feed, and then now it needs water, so we need a well. And I don't actually think... Can I even build a well yet? Ooh, that could be a problem. I can't even make a well yet. How am I supposed to... Workshop, stonemason... Or pick up. Okay, well, can one of these guys literally just go pick this up? There's not a good path here at all, but let's have you just bring water to there, maybe? Well, he's heading off. I guess it's possible. I didn't really consider the fact that, I guess, they're just carrying little buckets around and they can go do that. Kind of has to go through the trees. Do you have water? No. Oh no, you do. You have one. Okay. So that's doing that. Let's have a couple guys do this. There's another idle guy here. So this is making wheels. This now has 10 wheels. Fantastic. Okay, so you go ahead and bring some water over as well. And what did I reassign these guys from? No, I don't remember. Yikes. Let's have... Okay, so you're doing that. You're doing that. So these guys are all kind of just waiting at the moment. We could reassign some of these carts. So this is making leather, and we need leather for the books and paper. And this thing doesn't have paper yet. Let's do this. Yeah, so let's actually have you. Let's bring that. Let's drop off the paper, bud. Okay, so he's gonna drop that off because we have 20 here. We have plenty at this point. So he's going to deliver some paper, and then we just need leather. So let's take one of these other idle guys and have you take... this is leather, right? Have you do that, because he has a little bit of leather. And this is fertilizer, used to make farm tiles. Okay, cool. So we can take the fertilizer this provides and build more farm tiles if we need to. Currently, all these guys are just waiting. Because we're like totally fine on stuff mostly. This is actually a bit of a problem. Because this is making animal feed rather than flour. I think we may need a second grain mill, because it doesn't look like I can do this simultaneously. Let's make this flour again. And then actually we had some other random guys standing around. Like you, what are you doing? Bring paper. Let's have you go ahead and help with that. Yeah, so what would we need for any other grain mill? Just houses, really. We could upgrade houses. Most of these, except for these two, are actually level 1. Let's upgrade some of these. Make sure I don't go too overboard here. And then now we should be able to build another grain mill. And this, it's a little bit awkward. We could do it actually here because there's already a pasture. This is actually perfect. And then we could automatically, because again, we have all these chutes and stuff, we could automatically have this stuff done. We're kind of trapping ourselves in again, though, which is somewhat concerning. This was a less than ideal. This is almost like, this is like actually a really bad spot. Where can I place this where it's not going to just be horribly in the way? I mean, pretty much right there. Let's try it. Stick that there. So you're bringing water. Okay, so let's assign you to bring that there. And what are you doing? I don't really know what they're doing. Oh, you're bringing stuff here. So this made some books. Again, I'm not really sure how to get enchanted books. We need 25 enchanted books. Unlocks forged to... Okay, I don't really know how to get enchanted books. Maybe we like bring the books to the school. I don't know. Oh, I can rotate something once it's placed. That's cool. Oh, so we can... These are available. Farming, forestry. Forestry we don't need. Farming. I mean, this could be good. So this is we have to actually go here to do it. Okay, let's have you do this. And we could actually have just like a little chute, potentially. Maybe. Where's... Oh, this output. Doesn't really matter. Oh, this is making flour. You dingbat. You silly... Oh, geez. Okay, let's have this do... Get rid of this. Rebuild it. There we go. I knew that would work. Maybe, do we need more guys? Okay, there's a ton of idle dudes. What's going on here, guys? What's up? Enchanted books. I mean, mana, power. Only other thing I'm missing is a kitchen at this point. Stonemason, yeah, I know we have a lot of idle guys. I know, game. Oh, there's like one random flower here. Of course there is. Go away, flower. You shouldn't be there. This guy's gonna probably have problems keeping up with this water. So let's have you come over here and help with water. And then you were supposed to be making books. You're making some, but you don't have enough leather. And I think I actually just got rid of the guy bringing the leather. So let's have you do that. This thing is bringing paper. This thing is probably backed up on paper, almost. Not quite. We have a ton of money. Making sure we're not super short on anything. Need the paper to the school and start performing research. Okay, so this one... Writing supplies. It can preserve... Learn... Yeah, see, I think we need this. We do need grain, though. Let's see. So what happens if... what happens if I have you? Just... No. Wrong. You. What were you doing? Do you have a job? Oh yeah, you're bringing something there. I need to be careful with what I'm reassigning to places. Do we need... I'm just checking to make sure... Okay, let's have you bring this over here. Things going. I mean, maybe once it gets grain, it'll be able to, like, do its thing, maybe? Hello? Did it... Oh. Okay. This guy was a little lost, apparently. Oh, and it's just doing it. Well, I don't know what these... I'm, like, making all this stuff way ahead, then. So... It's, like, doing something. Oh, it's 3 out of 25. Okay. So I guess I really don't need to make books yet. We could make some conveyors. Cloth is made in a workshop, which is made from wool. So we could switch this really quick. We could make this do wool now. So I actually require less animal feed. And let's see. Everything is looking pretty decent, actually. I don't know. I just got kind of confused by this because, like, it says it needs writing supplies, but then, like, the writing supplies. I guess that it's just like a list of what it could be supplied by, like either 1 paper, 10 books, or 25 enchanted books. I thought it was like it needs all of those now. But yeah, so this guy's going. The only thing left that we haven't done is a stonemason. Which could be decent, or a kitchen, which actually needs stone brick. So we need some more. We actually need. Yikes! Hold on. This is really okay. Something has gone very wrong here. We have. I think we've. Okay, we need some more dudes here, dude. What are you doing? That's my question. What is your job? I think you're trying to bring paper. Let's not do that. Let's have you bring this here. Let's have you bring this here. And this guy was doing that. You can well, no, actually I want you to bring wool at this point. Because this thing was actually going to run out, which is not good. And we could actually be bringing this directly to here. It's kind of inefficient, actually. So you, instead of doing that, let's have you just bring it straight to there instead of making that extra trip. Barn, oh, barn can't hold that, duh. Okay, you just go there then. I know he's waiting, but I can't take him off of this because... Well, I could, actually. I could. Yeah, let's actually do that. Let's have you come over here and help with this. And then what we could do is build some chutes. We could do a cart, but we can also do chutes. Actually, okay, so that points out that way. I'm just trying to get the direction going. Now this is going to block this path, which is not really that big of a deal. Yeah. Excuse me, game. There we go. So what we can do, I mean, they can't go behind it. Alternatively, they can walk on the scaffolding. So we could actually, like, build almost. Theoretically. That's actually not quite what I wanted, but... No, I want to save up for the thing. Never mind. It's fine. They can walk around. Stonemason. Let's do that. It takes a ton of stone, but... And this thing actually may be better off being, like... over here or something. Although our stone is in this area. This is getting so crowded in here, dude. This is not really what I had in mind. But it's still doable. So we can now make a well from this. We can make stone brick too, though. So you are bringing paper here. And this is full op on absolutely everything. Actually, this thing is totally full except for that. And what are you missing? You're missing water. I know I'm pretty sure a wagon cannot bring water. So let's have you actually bring stone to here. Now I really wish you could set like a cap, you know, like in Factorio, because that would make, because otherwise I have to like micromanage this stuff to make sure it doesn't use all my stone to make the brick like it's about to do. Yeah, how about let's not do that. Does this hold paper? Yeah, why don't we have you bring paper then to this instead? This thing's knocking it out. We're at 21 out of 25, which is fantastic. We have a ton of sleeping dudes here. This thing is okay. We're actually running low on flour, which is not good. And it's because it's missing that. So let's reassign some stuff here. And this is waiting on that. What are you doing? You're like doing the same thing? Okay, let's not do that. Let's have you go there. Now, I could do a chute into this as well. I have to kind of do it around the back, though, which is going to be a little awkward. I do want him still doing this, though. Paths. So we can now make roads. Allows fast wagon movement. We can also do stone walls. And then we can also do a well. So I'm going to build a few more workers. Yeah, if this mana stuff wasn't here, we could do, I mean, we can do a chute. Actually, maybe that would be better. Let's do that really quick. Or belt. We could even do belts. Somewhere we can make belts. We can make belts here. Cloth conveyor, which is going to require that. I mean, a chute should work though as well. We're not quite ready, I don't think, for conveyors. What if we just, so if we did like, I need to actually flatten some terrain. There we go. Okay, so path, oh, new building again. Farm, already built a farm, didn't I? Oh, no, we just researched it, you dum-dum. Grain enhanced by nearby farm tiles. Wow, nice. Okay, so, yeah, I do want to build this, so let's build... Oh. I need to make sure... Oh, I guess I won't be able to. He's just... These guys are just going to have to take a different path. That won't actually work, will it? Neither will that. Come on, man. Dude, this is going to be nuts. I mean, that just saves them a little trip. Let's have you just do the same thing. Basically, I want this working like 100% all the time. Yeah, because we're now low on everything. And you're low on that. You're bringing that there. Let's have you bring this here. You are supposed to be bringing stuff here. There's no wool, and there's no wool because there's no... Are we making... It's unfortunate. Okay, where can I pull? I can pull some guys off of this. Let's have... You do that. Because we're actually missing the planks, which I think is going to make these guys upset here soon. Potentially. I mean, they have some now, but they will need more. So you're bringing that there. Wait, I actually wanted you to do that too. And you can just help. Bring that there. Make all the planks possible, please. How much wood is left in this thing? 7? Wow, we're like clear cutting this area. Holy crap. This is probably too many guys for that. Let's do this, and then also let's get a path up into here. That will speed them up a bit, which will be good. There we go. That's almost constant. Pretty darn close. Pretty good. And I think this is a good place to end, guys. We have a nice little village going. Next time we're going to build a farm so we can actually get some more of this stuff automated, and maybe a kitchen as well. We will need some more houses too, which will be my next order of business. We have gold like crazy. I just don't have anything to spend it on quite yet. And it's the end of the tutorial. Keep completing research, building houses, automating your production, and see if you can bring your village to a final enlightened state. There's always more information from the guide. Yeah, so I mean, we could do other research. I mean, there's forestry, there's medicine, there's metallurgy, which is pretty cool. Forestry would be good because we are like seriously like really clearing out these trees. So that may be what we do next time. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it. As always, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoy. Leave your thoughts below, and until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.